Hey guys, we're back. And this time, I have a decent mic, and I know what I'm doing when I'm talking into it. And I know how to edit videos. And we're going back to survival. No more of those little update videos. Well, there will be update videos, but not just them. See? I want to go back in. I want to investigate. I want to discover. Mostly because it's been quite a while since I've just screwed around in Subnautica. I know you guys want to see it. That's what most of you are subscribed for. And there's so many new tiny features, new smaller creatures, that I haven't even seen myself. Maybe just a dev concept art clip or something. But other than that, I'm blind.
In the late 22nd century, humanity is beginning to colonize space. Before colony ships arrive, habitation vessels are appointed terraforming missions. The Aurora was one such vessel. During its descent, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in catastrophic hull failure. A single life pod jettisoned prior to impact. You were in that life pod.
And just as that AI says, we were the sole survivor. First place to check is usually this little storage over here. You get random goodies. Nothing too important yet, except for the battery. That'll help us out. First things first. We got our water, which is only for bleach. And then the food, I'm assuming, will be in there. Because I haven't been in with this new setup for a while. Okay, titanium, silicone. Silicone is quartz. Salt deposit, coral chunk, quartz, titanium, scrap metal, all that stuff. So basically what we need first is the knife, the fins, and the tank. So we're just going for a whole bunch of silicone, titanium, so quartz, salt, and titanium. More or less. I'm just really glad that they've kept up with this game, and it has done nothing but grow. I'm also kind of happy that there's a lot more quartz around, and you can't just, like, pick up sand when you dig through this, because that was kind of annoying, and the fact of us not having it anymore allows us for better use of the voxel-based engine.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Also, there's oxygen. I totally spaced about that. I was too excited about finally getting back into this. Anywho, we are on the hunt for quartz, which would probably be, as I said, the single most important element, item, crafting ingredient in the game, and the only reason you see a little bit of stutter here and there is because this is the first time I have rendered this entire world. So, there are handcrafted biomes, yes. A lot of people think that it's entirely procedurally generated.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thank you. That is not the case. The case is that there are different versions of each biome, and they are randomly arranged in different directions and so on and so forth. Certain biomes are in set places, kind of like the shallows are where you spawn. Are there any crash fish in here? No? The little exploding ones? Well, that's nice. How much do we have? We still need a lot more quartz if we want to really get into building things. And hey, look, quartz. Now, since last I played, I do believe they have put in a few extra smaller flavor creatures. Don't know if the rock puncher is in yet, but I think the sea trader is. A lot more crustacean style things are getting put in, which I do like, because previously all we've had is fish, and more fish. I suppose the mouth grabby things on the Leviathan could be seen as somewhat crustacean, but then again, this is still an alien planet, so I doubt things would fit into our
Emergency. 10 seconds of
terribly
oxygen
human
remaining.
notions of species and genus. I think with these last two, we should be set unless I can spot some just hanging around over here. No? Alright. Well, let's grab any we see on the way back and get to crafting some nice things. We've plenty of scrap metal. Ah, get here, get here. There we go. Can we still use you to make water, or is it just the bleach now? Oh, ooh. Let's take a peek.
Discovered.
Water. Yes, we can. I'll just make that for now. Cooked food. We'll need more creatures. Oh, that's kind of cool. It only lists the creatures you've found so far and the stuff that you can make with them. I like that. I like that. But first, glass and silicone. I think we need 2 silicone for the fins. And then the air tank is going to be our next course of business. But let's just make all of the titanium first. This is probably really loud for you guys. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Yeah, maybe that's better. It's really loud for me. My goodness.
Scanning the Aurora.
Oh.
0 life signs detected. Lethal radiation levels detected. The main drive core has malfunctioned. The primary dark matter containment field has dropped to 36% amplitude. Continuing to monitor.
Alrighty. That means that thing's gonna blow up in no time, and we're probably not gonna be ready unless we can build the Cyclops and at very minimally a Seamoth, but we're gonna need fragments for that. Get over here, get over here. There we go. At least you guys are easy to grab, and I think I just passed over a piece of quartz. I did. Boomerangs are decent food, but I think the best food is actually the peepers. They're also really fast, so it makes sense. I would like to find some fragments, otherwise can make the constructor. We're gonna need titanium ingot and power cell, though. What do we need for a power cell? I think we're gonna need that battery and some disc things to make a wiring kit, maybe? Perhaps?
New creature discovered.
By the way, we need food. You'll do well enough. Left mouse button to eat. Good. Gives us a little bit of water, too. Now, machines... No... Electronics, yes. Power cell. Just 2 batteries and silicon? I can do that. And that's copper and acid mushroom. Okay. So, hold on. Copper. Shift click. This stuff we don't need just yet. So, we're gonna need a little bit more quartz. Do we have it? We have 2 quartz. That's enough for 1 silicone. We need 2, so we need 2 more quartz. Need some acid mushrooms, which are right here. They shrink even smaller than before. I like it. I don't know what's gonna be enough, so I'll just take all these. It's starting to get dark. And then... do we need more copper? Or are we actually good? I need to get a better hold of myself with all these things. Electronics. Battery, alright. No, we needed more quartz. That's what we needed. There's 1 silicone. Can we make 2? No. So, no, but we only needed 1, so we can make the power cell. Got it. And aside from the power cell, we need a titanium ingot, which we have a ton of titanium, so I'm assuming we will be fine with that. There we go. 10 titanium. And we have built the constructor, which should be in machines. Generator, we don't need that yet. Sea Glide would be nice. Copper wire. 2 copper ore, okay. That is not a necessity. Nighttime approaches. Uh-oh. So I say we go outside, dump this guy down, and call it a night. After we decide what we want built from here. Okay, there we go. Cyclops, since we don't have Seamoth fragments to analyze, which we'll probably find laying around. But with this, we're going to need plasteel, enameled glass, advanced wiring kit. This is going to take a lot of doing, which I might just have to speed up or do off camera. But for now, this is the end of the first part of Subnautica. I do hope you liked it, and if there's anything you want me to specifically do, just let me know in the comments. If you liked it, leave a like or a comment. If you're feeling generous, subscribe. It really helps me and you and the whole situation. I will see you guys in the next part. Have fun. Later.